why I haven't been posting and how was grade 4.
2020 as well as 2021 have been quite challenging years because we lost our uncle.
First.
Coco was our best friend.
You.
Yeah!
Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be doing the chit chat, but before we start, please like, subscribe and hit the notification bell. I'm going to be telling you guys why I haven't been posting and how was grade 4. So let's start.
Anyways, before we get started, don't forget it's a chit chat, which means that we are eating our very own
Spatters!
also known as Kota, from our favorite place. Can we mention it?
No. Sponsored. We need to be sponsored.
Anyways, if you guys have a better place where you can get spatters in Northwest, by the way, yes, please do hit us up and let us know. But of course, do make sure that you guys like, subscribe, and hit the
Notification bell so you can be notified when we post new videos like this.
Anyways, let's start, bruh. Where have we been? Where have we been is the question. Where have you been this summer, Fadisa?
We've gone through many things. We lost our family, my uncle and my grandmother. So we had to stop posting for a bit because it was very painful for us. So yeah, that's what's been happening this year.
Yes, kid.
So grade 4 was challenging.
Okay.
It was challenging because I'm so used to female teachers, so I had to get used to males and female teachers. And
You
then,
said they were loud.
yes, and another thing is some subjects are pretty challenging. The subjects for me that are challenging is SS, Afrikaans, NS, and life skills. Like in my last video, I said I love life skills, but this year it was challenging.
Yeah. You also got to learn something.
And I also got to learn robotics. It was
Really?
very fun, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
So you're teaching me robotics.
Yes.
What is robotics about for those that don't know?
Yeah.
Explain, please.
Yeah. For 12 months.
Robotics is about
I don't want a spoon.
Yeah, man. So, anyways,
So you had to adjust to going to classes, many subjects. Imagine.
it was very hard.
Because now you had homework during weekends. You didn't have.
That was the worst part.
Oh, it was terrible.
what time did you sleep though?
Don't get me started on that.
What time did you sleep?
I'll usually sleep like at 10 or 11 even.
Oh, thanks. Sister vibes. Anyway.
Yeah, speak though, speak.
Yeah, so then, but at least you enjoyed it and you got to learn nice stuff. So that's also nice. That's also very, very nice. But of course, as you mentioned as well, we had to take a bit of a break because of the passings of our, how do I put it? We lost 2 family members, as you guys know that. 2020 as well as 2021 have been quite challenging years. I mean, still dealing with the pandemic. Please do make sure that you guys keep safe. But you know, it's one thing when you see people losing family members all around and all of that stuff, but it's a different thing when it hits home. Yeah, when it hits home. So it got to hit us quite
Terrible.
quite painfully, yeah, because we lost our uncle.
First.
We lost our uncle, Papa Happy. May his beautiful soul rest in peace. To COVID complications, and that just rocked us. Like the last time, we lost. I think the last close family member that we lost was our grandmother, which was back in 2016. So this one was another one that was just like, you were here today and then gone tomorrow, which was so painful. And you know, he was one of those bubbly people, man. You know, he was very strict. He was very strict. Papa Henry was very strict. Those that know, because he was a principal and also, you know, educator and all of that stuff. But you know, he was very strict, but loved his garden, loved news. I think those are one of the things that we still miss even till this day.
And cooking.
Yeah. Yo, Papa
Don't
Happy at the
get me
cooking.
started on that though.
He introduced us to like some of the most amazing spices, and just cooking and the love of cooking and just, you know, gardening. We were learning, like, you should see his gardens, like the gardens that he always used to make. And you know, he was one of those cool uncles, man. You know, those uncles that you know how to listen. If I need anything from him, then I can just be like, Papa Happy, I need 1, 2, 3. So having lost someone so strong, and you know, he was very athletic as well. So it was like quite a big shock because we lost him to COVID complications, but we continue to honor his memory and just, you know, celebrate his life in everything that we do. And immediately after that loss, I think it was the day we actually buried Papa Happy. The day we actually buried Papa Happy, we got a phone call that said that we lost our grandmother. And I got a call. So what had happened with our grandmother, okay, I'll speak on my behalf and then you'll just say how you found out that Coco passed away. Like, we'll all do that. So with me, Coco was, what happened with Coco? With Coco, it was a case of, she wasn't sick, and then, but she complained that there was a lot of losses that were taking place for high, like at home and stuff like that, and around where we originally from, which is like vibes. So there were a lot of losses that were taking place and they were affecting her, and then she got sick. And then if I fill in the gaps, please fill in the gaps where I'm lost, because I don't remember much. It was, it's been quite a long time.
But she wasn't sick, she was sick emotionally.
Yes.
She wasn't emotionally dealing with the passing. All the changes and ways they in Cape Town. She stayed in Joburg, so she always was like twice a year. She was always by herself, so like close people, like her friends, like close friends, best friends were passing, and young people too.
Yeah.
So it got to a point where like it affected her, and
she never cried too.
Yeah, she didn't cry enough. So it was that thing of, let me just bottle it all in. I will speak about it from time to time, but I'm not dealing with it. I'm not grieving. I don't know how to grieve properly.
Yeah. Plus the pandemic also makes it so much more difficult. As you guys know, that we weren't able to see each other, and you know, being so far away from family, and even with the prayers that we used to do, because we used to do prayers every single night with her, she's like, they helped, but it's still that thing of, you want to be able to hug your family members, you want to be able to, you know, call them up and see them or something like that, even if it's just at a distance. So if you have family, please do just cherish them. So just to, you know, not make it like a huge thing, what happened was, I got a call from my mother telling me on the Monday, Kudrana was leaving to come and see Coco.
No, coming home.
Yeah, coming home, yes.
That time they closed the border, so I couldn't have things border.
Yeah, it was level 3, I think, ne? So fine, it was level 3. I get a call that, listen, Uma's like, listen, Coco's not okay. Fine, I call Coco up, and then luckily I spoke to a family of ours. She's our aunt, basically, and I video call her, and then she's like, no, video call her, see her and stuff like that. Fine, I call and I see Coco. Coco is beautiful. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna try not to cry, but she looked so beautiful, and she was like, no, I'm fine and all of that stuff. I'm like, Coco, don't be sad or anything like that. We're there for you and all of that stuff. And you know, we spoke and we made jokes and all of that stuff. There was like so much laughter, you know, when we were talking and stuff like that. And our aunt, I could say, she's our aunt, ne? It's our aunt, so she's like, yeah, I mean, come on, like, we know her anyways. So we're like, listen, please just sleep over with her and stuff like that. And knowing my grandmother's very stubborn. If you think we're stubborn, child, you don't know nothing. But anyway, she's like, no, it's fine, you guys will visit, you guys will see me tomorrow and all of that stuff. And we're like, okay, cool, fine. We had our prayer. Monday morning, it was the day of Papa Happy's burial, and then...
Wait, no?
Yeah, it was.
No, it was Tuesday.
Yes, it was the Tuesday because I called on the Monday. Yes, the Tuesday, Papa Hippie's burial, and then I get a message, and I'm like, okay, fine. I call. I end up calling Tipa Tipa, and when I call Tipa Tipa, I'm like, Tipa Tipa, where's Coco? Coco, and she doesn't want to tell me because of course I'm in Cape Town, and she's, I spoke to her yesterday, so fine. I get the call. And yeah, let's just say everything else was a blur from that day. And it's still a bit of a blur. Some days are better than others. And yeah, but anyways, without rambling, I just want to, how did you find out that Coco passed away?
Since there was a border in Joburg, me and my mom were getting ready for like a fun day. My mom gets a...
Not a fun day. You were coming to fetch me.
Oh yeah.
Not yet.
No, but you were supposed to come fetch me. Then I missed my bus. My bus. When I missed my bus, then you guys decided on the fun day.
Yes. But my mom gets a call from our aunt, Tipa Tipa. Then she says that
we call her Tipa Tipa because of a thing
Yeah,
I
I'll
used
tell
to
you.
do. But her name is Goxiwe.
Goxiwe, yes.
Yeah, Goxiwe. I'll share revealing secrets because you guys are family basically.
Exactly.
Anyways.
Then she tells my mom that, yo, your mom is cold. Her hands are cold. Her feet are cold. Then my mom's like, quickly get your clothes on, and we're going to Joburg. I'm like, are we gonna check on Coco? Then she's like, quickly get dressed. Then we get in the car. My mom goes to buy a ticket so she can go to Joburg. Then some officer stops us. He's asking, why are you going to Joburg? Then my mom's like, my mom passed away. Then that's when in Zulu though. Then that's when I knew that my grandmother passed away. Then we were driving there, and I was very sad, crying, but I knew I had to be strong for my mom because it's hard for all of us, but mostly it's hard for my mom, so I had to be strong for her. We arrived there, we saw her, my grandmother taking away from
the house, yeah, from the house.
Yes, then my mom was like, no, they're not gonna take my mom without my brother seeing her or without me seeing her. So we came there as fast as we could. Then my mom said, we both said our goodbyes. Then when they left, my mom's cousin came, and then
Did you see Coco?
Yeah, she saw Coco. She saw Coco when she was doing it.
Yeah, then my mom's cousin was trying to cheer her up, but then she started to cry. I was also sad. Then we started packing everything. So yeah.
And I think the reason why this passing broke us was the fact that Coco was our best friend. Coco was our best friend. She was everyone's best friend. Even it's weird to have to say that your grandmother is your best friend, but she was our safety net. Whenever we needed, whenever life got so difficult, or life happened, or we just needed to laugh. And it's not easy. Sometimes we have moments. Luckily, by the grace of God, we're still here and we can talk about her in such a joyful way. But oh man, the stories, I'm gonna miss the stories. I'm gonna miss,
especially repeating it and repeating it.
Yeah, she did. Yeah.
She had secrets for days, and
not even secrets. She was proud to announce them, like, you did this, you.
Yeah. Oh man, she had stories every single time. Like, there was so much light around her, and even when she was sick, we wouldn't know she was sick because she was the one that was always cheering us up and being like, Coco, but 1, 2, 3, this is happening. And she's like, calm down, let's talk. What do we need to do? How do you feel about the whole situation and all of that stuff? And then she'd make like a random joke and be like, nice Lucille. And there were so many stories growing up, and just being there, being around her hugs. Coco gave the best hugs, and there's just so much that we're gonna miss about Coco, and we still miss it even now. Like, you can feel like they're not here, but you know, the most beautiful thing is that we got to share them and we got to live in a time that they were here. Because funny story actually is the fact that Papa Happy was Boko's husband's friend. So it was literally interlinked. But you know, when we say that we all related somehow. But yeah, those are the things, man. But I think that wraps up as to why we disappeared. But it's been quite a year. I wish you. Did she say?
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's the man. Yeah.
It was very hard.
Yeah, it was.
She
very-
came home not knowing it.
Yeah, she did.
First question I asked, do you know the bad news? Then she asked about Papa Happy. That's when I knew she didn't know. Then my mom brought her to the bedroom, then told her that Gogo passed away. Then she was shaking, sad. Then she started to cry a lot. But up until our cousin came, she was a bit happy.
Shout out to Gabby Love. But yeah,
My little dog, my twin.
yeah, but
Yeah,
I think,
twins actually.
but I think mostly it's been quite a challenging year. I think I speak for a lot of us when I say that one way or another we've been affected somehow by the pandemic. And
No, but
it's
she didn't pass away.
Because of COVID?
No, it wasn't because of COVID. She wasn't just okay. And she felt like she needed to leave the earth, like she was tired, you know.
yeah,
And she, she's went through a lot.
Yeah.
So for her to carry on with a lot of things that were burdening her and just weighing a lot on her was too much for her. So she told, she didn't tell us. She told neighbors she doesn't think she's gonna reach her 70th birthday. So she legit passed away like a month before, and on her birth date.
yeah, on the 6th of July.
Her birthday.
And the worst part of it, after 6 more days, that was going to be my birthday. So she missed everyone's birthday.
Pretty much.
So,
But she got us together. That's the one thing. We got to celebrate her life, I guess. We got to celebrate her life. Still do celebrate her life. But, yeah. 2021! Alright, sure.
they will be
Right?
they
We are
will
here.
tricky.
We are still here.
Hard, challenging.
But we are still here by the grace of God. But yeah, man, it's been one of those things. But we're back.
For another one.
We're back. We're better than ever. And most importantly, why didn't you say that you got new? Why didn't you
She's
say?
back. We're not back. We are just here.
Oh yeah,
Just
just popping by.
Just by the way, have you guys noticed anything different about me?
Bye.
Layla, like Jonga, you know. But yeah, we
I got my
back.
hair.
She got glasses because the girl couldn't see. For how many years? She didn't even know that she could see trees. She didn't even know there were trees.
I had to literally sit right in front of the TV, like that.
Exactly.
I put
because
my
the
phone
girl-
like this all the time.
Exactly.
So, I got glasses like my sister do.
Yep.
And the whole family, but
I mean,
Yeah.
we got superpowers. We're above the boat. No, but you getting her.
Yeah. Suma.
Either way, she got glasses because we rare, you know. Glasses girls worldwide, you know, 4-eyed worldwide, gang, period on her.
see you guys in the next one. Peace. We out.